Welcome to Milwaukee, where the Bucks are looking to take one in an interconference game. And here it comes, the NBA on 2K Sports. With Brent Barry and Greg Anthony, this is Kevin Harlan, and David Aldridge will be joining us on the sideline as well. And Porter, here we go.
And once Porter has some momentum behind him, boy, he just rides it to the basket. An exceptional dunker of the ball. Giannis Antetokounmpo has said he doesn't want people calling him the MVP because he doesn't want to relax. He said he fears failure, so he has got to get better.
Well, Greg, there's been some debate. What do you think? Is Giannis the best player right now in the world?
I tell you what, if there's a conversation, he has to be in it. Some people might go with Kawhi, Kevin Durant. He's coming back. LeBron James is there as well. But Giannis is probably the guy to lead that conversation.
Deep benches tonight, Greg, on both sides. This seems to be a growing trend.
You know, teams are digging deeper than ever before, even getting into the two-way contracts that give you depth past your top 15 guys. One, you're trying to protect the investment in your big-ticket items, your franchise-caliber players, but you got to keep an eye on the future in terms of player development. That's another area where the league has really changed when you look at the makeup of these rosters.
Now here is McGee following the miss by Brook Lopez.
We're not going to see that very often. The defense in the vicinity, but still, he's not one to blow layups.
And that one's good by Giannis.
This is what makes Giannis such an elite player, his ability to score in those difficult situations down low with lots of bodies around.
And Antetokounmpo slams it in.
Okay, two hands for safety. That's what they say, right?
That's right. He was ultra safe with that dunk, no question. Jokic high post. And Jokic slams it in.
And that's how you answer. I'd say he just one-upped him. Pretty good one there.
These two guys really like going at each other, don't they? And Giannis gets it to go.
It's going to take a little more to get Antetokounmpo off of his mark there. Adept at finishing those difficult shots.
And Porter, here we go. No good on that one. And Milwaukee the other way now. Down low. And Giannis throws it down.
How about Jrue Holiday? Unselfish, team-first player. Love that from the guard position.
Pass to Porter. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
Really at the right play defensively. If you can't block, force him to the line.
He's gone 1 of 1 in the game so far from the line.
And last season's numbers show him at about an 83% clip, which is far better than most.
There's been a lot of talk about Michael Porter Jr. and the way that he plays and how athletic he is. How's he doing that on the vegan diet? For some, it works well.
Jokic with the steal. Here's Bull. Nope, not that time. Nothing for 2 from the field. And here's Giannis. He'll bring it up for the Bucks. Got that one up quick. Giannis has got 12.
It's another area where Antetokounmpo is looking better and better. The catch-and-shoot jump shot.
Timeout is called. First of the game for the Nuggets.
And as much as Holiday brings to your offense, It's his defense that's repeatedly recognized.
Well, when you make all NBA defensive teams and you're smart and strong and quick like Jrue Holiday is, I think not only does the reputation start to build, but your confidence in disrupting somebody else by playing that way, it's something you rely on.
Nuggets trail by 3. To the wing on the left. Morris into the lane. Makes it off the glass.
And at 7'2", Bol has incredible vision, including noticing when his teammates are open.
Now here is Holiday. Pass to Portis. And the assist goes to Middleton.
Moving it around, 8 of their last 10 coming off assists.
Got a piece of it. And so the ball's out of bounds. Middleton touched it last.
I'll tell you what, they're really fortunate there. Those long bomb passes usually spell disaster, but they get away with one there.
Now, here's Jokic. Outside, Porter. 5 to shoot. Pulls up on the wing. They get it again. Goes back up.
Chris Middleton can guard multiple positions out there, and his defensive effort is solid on that play.
Launches a 3. Pass to Portis. McGee with the block. Now, here is Morris. Back to Jokic. Now, here is Morris. Now McGee. Defended by Middleton. And here's Porter. And he hits it just before the shot clock expires. 9 points for Michael Porter.
That basket must be widening out right now, and he's making almost every shot he's putting up this quarter.
Connaughton. Portis can't get it to go.
That's the only kind of defense that's going to cut the mustard here tonight. You got to stay on top of a guy like that who can play at such a high level offensively.
Takes it out to Gordon. Outside Millsap. Campazzo. And that shot was up in time, but doesn't go in. Giannis Antetokounmpo. He's feeling it tonight and has been the driving force for... And close game underway so far. We'll see if either of these teams can jump out in the second quarter. And let's quickly break down the game we've seen from the Bucks, guys.
Well, the coaches preach ball movement, and we saw exactly why in that first quarter.
Everybody just feeling the energy of the... basketball as they moved it around, and lots of hands were touching it. Now, what a great option he gives them on every possession.
And that foot injury robbing Dante DiVincenzo of much of his rookie season, but in year 2, he had a nice bounce back.
One of the things, Greg, that I think is most important for any player at any level is any time that you're hurt, you still have an opportunity from the bench to pick up some of the nuances of the game. There's no doubt that Dante did that last year, and this year has stepped in and continued to contribute to this ball club.
Back to Tucker. Over Green. Rebound by the Nuggets. Here's Millsap. It's good. This game is all even.
Nice to see Millsap sprint ahead on the fast break and get the easy look at the rim. Well, even though he misses that one, the defense has got to talk about that. And that's a bad miscue, and you can't give up looks like that all game long.
And that won't go, missing the go-ahead bucket. Here's Milwaukee now. Here's Forbes. Pass to Tucker. Nice ball movement by Milwaukee. Offensive rebound. Now Middleton. Tucker can't get it to go. A minute and a half gone here in the second quarter. Jokic with the bucket.
Yeah, that's not a chance that Jokic is going to mess up. He's too good around the rim.
And Milwaukee calls their first time out of the game.
And after some time over in France and the G League, JaMychal Green catching on as a steady NBA veteran.
In Memphis, the Grizzlies played him over Zach Randolph for some time. He's a guy that just keeps working and has found a niche now as his three-point shot has found more consistency in the NBA. Those interior passes can be dangerous sometimes, but if the timing is good and you execute it there, you can get easy hoops.
Now Howard. From deep three-point range, they get the rebound. Green. Here's Jokic. Persistence pays off as they finally hit a shot.
Well, we've seen that movie a few times, haven't we? An easy bucket in the paint.
And so Giannis will bring it up for Milwaukee, trailing by 2. Green with the rebound. Here's the Nuggets now with the ball. That's basket number 2 with his third shot off to a fast 2 for 3.
Well, Millsap, the go-to guy here. This offense has some sets where they like to get him the ball in some isolation. Good work on the inside that time.
Count the basket. Giannis has got 4 points this quarter. Time call here. The Nuggets decide to talk it over. As the teams head into this timeout, a chance for the coaches now to map out some plays for the next few minutes and a chance for the players to rehydrate with some Gatorade. That's important if they want to make sure they don't wear down later in the game.
Absolutely. Over the course of a game, you have to stay hydrated.
Denver in the lead. Pass to McGee. Inside. Here's Cole. He doesn't hit that one. The Bucks go the other way with it. Here's Forbes. Porter pulls it in.
And that's just enough defensive pressure on him to throw off that shot. I bet he gets a good look at it next time and hits it.
It's good. Today, Greg, we see a lot more friendly rivalries. Does that bother you?
Not at all. I mean, people like to say, well, our era had the rivalries were more bitter. I disagree with that. I think guys are every bit as competitive today as they've ever been.
That's good to hear.
They just also have more exposure and opportunity to be around one another. Kids today growing up, they've been playing against each other since the 5th, 6th grade in national tournaments. When we played, we didn't get to see the other top players around the country. So I think that was one reason why you didn't have a closeness with guys that unless you were on the same team.
And we've got an update here, so let's check in with David Aldridge reporting from the sideline.
Hey, Kevin. Well, if you just look for a few minutes at Giannis Antetokounmpo on the court, you know why he's called the Greek Freak. But it's the drive that makes him an MVP. He said, people try to make it complicated. Life is simple. You know what you want, go get it. Do what it takes every day, and don't lie to yourself. Guys, I hope you understand I'm being truthful in all of these reports. Back to you.
Love the intensity. David, thank you. And they'll keep possession. The shot's good from McGee.
And hard work on the glass. Once again, guys, they put a lot of effort and focus on the backboard.
Yep, that's a great look from Giannis there.
The Nuggets leading by 5. And Porter, here we go. And the call on the shot sends him to the line. It goes on Giannis Antetokounmpo.
Yeah, easy call.
The Nuggets shooting their 6th and 7th free throws in the game.
No wasted trips at all. They're taking care of business at the line.
Here's Milwaukee now. Left side, Portis. On the wing, DiVincenzo. They're running. Up the floor. Morris with the bucket. Morris has got the lead up to 9 now for the Nuggets.
An agile play to get his hand in there and get the steal. Intelligent play to immediately start the break.
And so Milwaukee again turning it over. So both teams making some changes here. On offense, here are the Nuggets. They're on a 20-7 run. And he gets the bucket. Gordon's got his first points in this one.
They're doing a really good job of getting the ball inside and attacking the paint. That's an area they have completely dominated.
DiVincenzo can't hit it. To the middle. And another fast break opportunity for Denver. Here we go.
Well, you know, Porter can expect this. Defenses are going to try to be physical with him, try to get in his head.